Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's keeping fit, health and well. Health and well. Anyway, you know what I mean. I hope that you are staying safe. You're keeping your family safe. You are still on lockdown. We're still on lockdown here in Askew Towers. Myself, my wife Erin, and our little boy Regan. He's currently eating his breakfast, so he's nice and quiet. He's got a little pancake with some cassia honey on it, so he's loving that. He hasn't been very well over the weekend. It is Monday, 30th of March, and COVID is still with us. And we are still on lockdown. Week 1 down, possibly another 2 weeks. Personally, I think it's going to be about another four weeks until we can actually see the curve going down and the restrictions against us or put against us as a community, as a nation, will be lifted slightly. Doesn't mean we're going to be racing anytime soon. I can't see that, but just drink a coffee a minute. I can't see us racing anytime soon. All races worldwide are cancelled up until the summer, but we're now we're nearly in April. So before we know it, it'll be in June, July, August months. We're going through the summer, and I don't think any races will be going live until September, October at its earliest, which puts massive pressures on organisations such as Ironman, Outlaw and things like that, because they're going to cancel and have to reschedule for next year, losing out on massive amounts of money. These huge corporations are, as are hotels, airlines, the general economy, and wherever we go to choose to race. But hey ho, these are the cards which we've been dealt at the moment, and we need to play them to the best of our ability. So for me, the weekend, I haven't trained. I've had a slight groin strain on both sides. I don't know what I've done. I don't know whether it was running last week, bike maybe, I'm not too sure. So I've rested it. They're still a little bit sore, but I have to train today for my own mental state and to keep my fitness up as best as I can. So today's training, I think I'm going to do a strength and conditioning set. It'll only be about 20 minutes, 30 minutes max. And then I think I'm going to climb on the turbo trainer for about 30 minutes as well. So give me a nice little hour in the garage later on this evening or this afternoon when the boy goes to sleep, just checking on him. He'll go to sleep maybe around 1-2 o'clock for an hour and a half. The wife is at home, so she can keep a listen out on the baby monitor, and I can get in my garage and have a quick blast. I hope everybody is training, and I hope that everybody is trying their very, very best to maintain their level of fitness without doing too much, because we all know when we're building up to races, we really are pushing our bodies through pushing it to the absolute limit, both mentally and physically. And things go awry, our immune system drops, and then that's when we pick up our coughs and colds. I think if we're honest with ourselves, a lot of us do race with some sort of injury, some sort of ailment. 1 second, more coffee. Or some sort of cold or cough or something like that. I know when I raced down in Weymouth last year at the Ironman 70.3, I had a stinking cold. And perhaps if I hadn't been racing, if there was a training there, I certainly wouldn't have been training. But you pay the money to get there, to race, to compete against the best in the country. And I think we do, as endurance athletes, do push ourselves to the utmost limits. But with this virus which we've got in our communities, we need to sometimes just dial back slightly. Whilst that doesn't sit well with us as endurance athletes, I think we need to have a sensible approach towards this and just relax slightly. I know I have this weekend. I've drunk too many beers, or last weekend I drank too many beers. I've got bags under my eyes. I need a haircut, well, just on the sides and back really. I haven't got much on top anymore, so I just needed to cut on the sides and the back. So the wife is going to get the clippers out later on, I think, and give my hair a bit of a trim, which will make me feel a little bit better. Have a shave as well, because I haven't shaved for a few days, and I've always been clean shaven. But anyway, getting back to our training and getting back to us as endurance athletes. It's always tough when we can't train for whatever reason. Certainly if we can't get on the bike for 4 or 5 hours as we normally do on the weekends, it can be really, really disheartening. But this is going to pass. we're going to come out the other end of it as a total different nation, I believe. Businesses will never be the same again, and they will have to learn to adapt and overcome, like what we have. Our training methods may change slightly, and it may take us a little while to get really dialed back in as to what we can do. But you know, let's stick together. Let's get it done. Let's get through this awful virus, and let's hope that, you know, we haven't got those idiots which we see on the streets all congregating. I know in Cwmbran we've got a load of kids that's just wandering around together, which is just insane. I know that allegedly Jack Grealish drunk drove and crashed his 70 grand Range Rover, and he claimed it wasn't him, but awkward. Nothing to do with me. But anyway, I hope you get some sort of benefit from this. Keep training, keep being safe. So do more, be more, and inspire more. See you all soon. Take care, bye.